No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yes, yes. Wow, perfect. I love this music. I love this song. Wonderful. Yes, yes, I love this music. Oh, but this part, what can I do in this part? This part is difficult. Oh my God. Again, 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 again. Oh my God. This part is difficult. What can I do in this part? Ah, okay, okay. I will cut it. I will cut it. But it will be a short music. Moment, moment. Again, again. No, it is difficult. What can I do in this part? Yes, maybe later, maybe later. This is what are we doing most of the time when we're going to choose the music or the music and songs in our choreography. Of course, sometimes the music is perfect or music and choreography perfect for us, but sometimes we can find some parts in the music needs more to move or more steps or something very difficult we cannot move on it. There are some elements, main elements we have to keep in mind most of the time when we're going to create our dance steps. Let us see together these elements and see exactly what we can use for. Sometimes when we're choosing the music for our choreographies or music and song for our choreography, suddenly we find that part or some parts are very difficult to create our dance steps on it or on them. So there are some elements, or let me say four main elements, we can use them to create our dance steps right well. They will helping us a lot, but we have to keep them in mind when we're going to create our dance steps. The first element, which is the geographical area. Geographical area is very important and can create the shape of our dance step. Let me give you an example to understand what I'm talking about. People who live in a desert, most of the time they are walking on foot. Why? Because they keeping themselves or keeping their legs not going deep inside the sand. For this reason, they are walking on foot like that. The same exactly people who live in icy area. The same also, they are moving on foot to keep balance when they're going to move. This is very important for both of them to do something like this or to move something like that. For this reason, when we're going to create our choreography from this part of these areas or from the people who are living in this area, we have to keep in mind that we have to move also on foot. The same also, or let me give you another example. People who live on the mountains, most of the time they are climbing the mountains. This is very important also. Suddenly you will find immediately when you go look for their dance steps, you will find them, they are jumping most of the time. This is also very important, and they are moving on tip or tip of their toes, on top of their toes. So this is very important for them also. So from this reason, we have to understand the geographical area right well when we're going to create our dance steps. This is the first element of the four elements, or of the main four elements, who must be keeping them in mind when we're going to create our choreography. The second is the climate. Climate is very important, yes, also. Why? Because the people, or let me say the society, or people in the society who live in a very cold area or cold climate, these people, most of their dance steps are very fast or faster than people who live in a hot area. Why? Because these people, they need much more power to keep them warm. For this reason, they are moving so fast, more than the others who live in a hot area. This area can let them or influence them to move in a very slow way. So also the climate can influence our dance steps. So for this reason, also people who live in the hot area, when they're going to move slower, they're using slow. They're using some parts only of their bodies, not the same, or vice versa. The other one or the other society who live in a winter area or very cold area, they're moving they're using the completely parts of their bodies. Why? To give them warm, something like that. The other, they are using some parts to not waste too much water, water from their bodies, and they're losing their life. This is also very important for them. So the climate also can influence our dance steps. Same like the geographical area, which is showing us the shape of the step. The climate showing us the tone and the rhythm of our dance step. So that was also the element number 2. Element number 3, which is a little bit maybe strange for you, or maybe it's okay. People who believe in monotheistic religions, they are using something we call it kinetic joint steps most of the time, or much more than the other who are unbelievers. What does it mean exactly? Look, as I told you before, or as I explained to you before in the video which I was explaining how to create your choreography, you will see here, and if you didn't saw, you can see here and you can watch it once more again. The kinetic joints we are using to connect between the kinemorphs together. So this is very important, the sentence of these type of movements during or inside our choreography as well. So how we connect all of them together by this type of kinetic joint steps. So people who believe in, or let me say, people who believe in monotheistic religions, yes, exactly, monotheistic religions, they are using too much, or most of the time they are using this type of kinetic joint steps between these type of kinemorphs together. So this is also very important. The others who are unbelievers, they use it less, or maybe sometimes they don't use it. So this is also very important, and you have to keep in mind when you're going to create your dance choreography, from which type of society, or from which class inside the society, or which area, and the climate. So this is very important. The last element, which is most important element, is the kinds of work. The kinds of work is very important. You can find it in most of the societies all over the world. For example, I can give you one example or two examples. Let us talk about it. People, or let me say, farmer area. The farmer area in Egypt. Why most of the time girls or women, when they're going to dance, they are clapping like that or doing something like this? Why? This is the way they are used most of the time inside their kitchens. They are using their hands by this way or like that. For this reason, it's influenced their dance steps, and they are use it in their folk dances too. The same with men. Their men, they are doing something else. So these steps can see and you can use when you're going to create your choreography. So this is the 4 main steps which we have to keep in mind most of the time, and using them when we're going to create our choreographies, or steps inside our choreographies. These 4 elements also we using them when we're going to create our Oriental dance choreography. Why? Because sometimes you can find some parts inside the music or inside the music and songs talking about the area or the place have something very important or influenced or connected with this area of these people. So you have to understand actually main, or let me say 8 main maqams, 8 main Arabian maqams, to understand them right well. If you understand them right well, you will catch all types of music you can use. Why? Each maqam of these maqams have a dictionary, has a dictionary of dance steps. If you keep in mind all of these dance steps and you know exactly which maqam it is, then you will understand which type of step you will use when you're going to dance or when you're going to create your choreography. Many people or many dancers all over the world, they are thinking seriously 100% that the rhythm is the most important thing they have to study. Actually, this is right, but for the beginners, the professionals, they must understand, of course, the main 8 maqams. Without main 8 maqams, sometimes you can losing the way you are going in when you're going to dance or when you're going to create your choreographies. Actually, we have more than one rhythm inside the music. We have to understand them right well. Then we can move, we can improvise our music, our songs, our dance steps right well, but we have to understand them right well much more if we are a professional, much more than the main rhythm coming from the tabla. Of course, tabla rhythm is very important, and of course, most of us, we have to understand that right well, but it is not the main reason or the main step or the main way when we're going to dance. A lot of dancers, I saw a lot of dancers, professional dancers, they are dancing just only onto the rhythm of the tabla. Of course, this is good, but if it is only for a solo tabla or something like that, but how we can connect all of them together? This is the music, the song, the tabla, and our bodies. This is completely difficult and complicated. Maybe I will create a video, an explanation video about this, but not today. And I will explain to you the difference between all of these rhythms inside one part of music and how we can move onto them in a professional way. So that was my video today, which I hope you like it. And of course, I'm so happy that all of you are with me now. And please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. There will be much more and more information about dancing. Thank you very much, and see you very soon.